Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Jamel from Fantasy Life, and if you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, favorite, all that good stuff. Let's get into the video. Now, playing MK11, there's times where I feel like people are hitting like a lag switch or something. And I can't be the only one that feels this way. Because there's times where the ping is great, then all of a sudden the ping just goes to shit out of nowhere. So in this particular fight, as you can see, the ping right now isn't great. It's not great right now. And I proceed to get washed this fight. Like, he washed me. He washed me. But after he washes me, all of a sudden, the ping gets good. So as you can see, the ping's been hovering around 200 this whole time. It's been hovering around that 200 range this whole time. So I got to deal with it, because this is what you're going to go through when you play the Combat League, because they don't have the ability to just fight people who have an Ethernet port or whatever like that, or just make it to like how Street Fighter has it, where you can put your preference to fight people with a good ping. They don't have that in Mortal Kombat. They do need to add that and stop playing, especially with the Combat League. I mean, I can understand maybe having it the way it is, maybe in customs or something like that, or like casual fights. But in Combat League, this is ranked. People are trying to rank up. There's points involved. And to have somebody whose internet is always fluctuating because they're on Wi-Fi is not good for the experience. Now, as you can see, the last two fights, the ping was garbage. Now the ping is great. And towards the end of that last fight just now, the ping was great. It went from being close to 200 ping to being just under 100 ping, which is a really good experience. The ping being under 100 is actually pretty good. It's pretty smooth and whatnot. And then and we have this fight. Like, now the fight is a little bit more even, as you can see. And he actually ends up taking this fight only because I just mess up. I mess up. So I go into that combo, I mess it, and then I block low, and he does his fatal blow to end it, and I messed up. But this kind of led me to do this video on which does lag switch exist in MK11, because again, it definitely feels like it. There's times where you're fighting somebody and then the ping is god awful, and as they're beating you, then all of a sudden the ping gets good. You feel me? It gets good. Or vice versa, where the ping is great and then you're beating them, and then all of a sudden the ping goes to shit. And that's what happens. So as you can see, he beat me. Now the ping is great. The ping is like under 100 this whole time. I wash him this fight. Like, it's not even close. Like, with the ping being as good as it is, I proceed to give him these hands. You feel me? I proceed to give him these hands, and then it was great. So I'm like, all right, cool. The ping is good now. He's about to catch these knuckles, these chains, these feet. You feel me? And he does. Like, I proceed to beat the crap out of him. But later on in the fight, the ping goes up to like 300 all of a sudden. I'm like, how? And with it being the Combat League, you know, points are involved. People are trying to rank up, trying to get the Grandmaster, trying to get the Demigod, God, Elder God, whatever. And it just frustrates me that, and this dude, I believe this dude had an Ethernet port too. I don't even think he was on Wi-Fi. But it's the same situation when you're fighting somebody on Wi-Fi, where their ping is constantly fluctuating, and it can hinder an experience. In this particular case, I believe the dude's on an Ethernet port, so it further leads me to believe that, like, how was his internet all of a sudden so inconsistent, especially when I'm the one winning, or like when he's leading or winning, then all of a sudden the internet goes to shit. So as you can see, that was almost 400 ping. It dropped. Now it's just fluctuating up and down. It's on the 200s, the mid 200s, the high hundreds and 80s and stuff like that. So the ping is fluctuating. I'm like, what the hell just happened? Like, the last fight, the whole 2 rounds, the ping was amazing. Then all of a sudden the ping just went to shit. And I'm like, how in the hell? Like, I'm off tilt now. I'm off tilt. Like, in my mind, I'm like, yo, this dude just hit a lag switch on me. So I start like dropping my combos and stuff like that, because at this point, like, my whole timing for the combos and everything is off. And it kind of frustrated me, because this is Combat League. We're playing for points, and I think I could have got like a decent amount of points. It would have ranked me up if I won this fight. I end up losing it though, because it just keeps dropping my combos at this point. So this fight, he basically takes, as you can see, he completely washed me. I went from completely washing him for him to just wash me right back because the ping was off. Now the ping does look a little bit better, but on my end, I'm still experiencing like a little lag on my end, even though the ping says different. and that leads me to drop a lot of my combos, which ends up costing me the fight. And it just led to this video where it's like, do people still use lag switch in MK11? And I don't know, like, I don't know, because there's too many times where this happens, where you're fighting somebody and the ping is great, then all of a sudden the ping just goes to shit, and it can really cost you the fight, and it can be a bit frustrating. It can be a really bit frustrating. So right here, I drop it again. That cost me the fight. Had I been able to connect that, there would have been game over, and I probably could have won the game. But it is what it is. Let me know. What do you think? Do you think lag switch still exists in MK11? Leave it in the comments below. And remember, your life is a fantasy. Make sure you like, subscribe, favorite, all that good stuff. Later.